Okay, I'm going to call the board meeting of the Council on Aging on Monday, November 9th at 12:37. Call the meeting to order. And then we'll start with a roll call so that Patty will know who's here. So Paula LeBlanc is here.
Carol Laughlin is here.
Harvey Home is here.
I got Harvey. Okay.
Did you hear
Teresa
Donna,
Rogers.
Patty? Donna
No.
Sharon?
Okay. Now I do.
Who else?
Teresa Rogers is here.
Okay.
Jack is here.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay. And Paula
Yes, I'm here.
and Carol.
Yes.
Okay.
And Donna
Cindy is here.
Foisey.
Donna Foisey,
And
yes,
Donna
but I
Foisey,
can't
two
vote.
Donnas.
You can't, but
Okay.
you're still present.
And myself is included. Patty Phillips is here.
Jack, take yourself off of mute. Jack, do not hit that mute button again.
So we have a quorum.
Yes, we
Right.
do. So, if I may, Paula,
Yeah.
you guys, when they do the roll call, Patty, if you could just call people's names and have people say yes, that would probably be easier. Now that you know who's
Absolutely.
here. Okay.
Right. Let me go ahead and do that now.
What did I do?
No,
We've
we're,
already-
No.
we're good. Did you say the date of the meeting, Paula?
I did say the date, but I'll repeat it again. It's Monday, November 9th. And I
And it's-
called it to order at 12:37.
Council on Aging meeting.
Nice, yep. So did everybody receive minutes and review them?
Yes,
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Yes.
I need a motion to accept the Monday, September 14th, 2020 Council on Aging Board Meeting minutes.
I will make a motion. This is Patty. I will make a motion to accept the minutes on the 14th as
I
presented.
second them.
Okay.
Okay, we have a motion that's been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? Then I will call for a vote on the minutes to be accepted. So Patty, if
Okay.
you do a roll
Yes.
call and we'll say yes.
Okay, I'll set a roll call the way I had them written down, which is Donna Foisey.
She
Yep.
doesn't vote.
I don't vote.
Okay, sorry, that's right, yes. Donna Sharon.
Donna, Sharon,
Sharon.
Do you
Yes.
accept
Okay.
the minutes?
Okay, Teresa,
Yes.
Jack,
Yes. I,
Paula,
Yes.
Carol,
Yes.
Harvey,
yes.
Cindy.
I don't vote, but
Cindy
yes.
don't vote, and myself, yes.
Okay, so the minutes have been accepted unanimously.
Right.
Okay, moving on then to new business, update from the director.
Okay, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us. I know this is a hard way to meet, but it's how we need to do that until further notice. So we have started virtual bingo. We had 11 people participate last week. This week is canceled because we're closed. Veterans Day falls on Wednesday, which is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. And we had 13 people signed up to participate this week. So I assume they will participate next week. So how we're doing it is Heather is running it on Zoom, and you can call in and watch it on channel 15. So you don't have to have the camera, but you do have to have channel 15. So we're hoping that more and more people will sign on with us as we go. And we're going to just do it every Wednesday until we can meet live in person.
So you put it on channel 15, then call that number?
Yep. So you put it on channel 15 and there was a flyer that went out. Donna, did you receive one?
Yes, but is that a long distance number?
All of the Zoom calls are long distance. I don't know of a call that isn't. But you might be able to call in here and Heather can have you on speaker.
Oh, okay,
So I'll have her put a phone in there so you can try it that way.
all right,
Okay?
yes,
And we can practice that before we do it next Wednesday. Okay?
all right,
So it'll kind of be just like this.
okay,
And then you have your TVs turned all the way down and you listen to us through the phone, but you can see what's happening on channel 15,
okay.
but there's like a 5-second delay. So you want to listen to us through the phone. So we're still working out all the kinks, but people seem to be pretty happy with it. They were very patient with us last week. So I put a notice out on Facebook asking for donations for prizes, for $5 to $10 prizes from local businesses. And that will do two things. One, it will give us prizes that we don't have to purchase ourselves. And two, people will go to local businesses and patronize their business, which will help the small businesses. So we're kind of hoping people have dropped things off. We have Little Red Riding Hood at Red Riding Hood Basket or Cafe. I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, yeah. Red Riding Hoods. Mhm.
Yeah, so someone was very generous and went there and purchased $10 gift cards,
Oh, nice.
donated them to us. So we have that. And I know there's a few more people who are going to be dropping things off. And then I also told people they could mail it in. So maybe the next week or so, we'll get some gift cards in the mail. So if you want to share it on your Facebook pages, feel free to do that. I put it on the Council on Aging Facebook page, and then I also put it on my own, and I shared it to my own page. So people, and I put it on all the Southwick forums. So I just think that's a really good, serves two
This is
purposes.
Patty with a question. Are they looking basically for gift cards? Or does it matter?
I don't think it matters if it's a small gift.
Okay.
I figured gift cards would just be easier, and gift cards for
Exactly.
local businesses.
I will ask up at my church in Daily Grind. I will go and ask this week.
Perfect.
I'm sure they'll do something. Sure.
And just small ones, like $5 to $10. So if they want
And
to
what-
do,
Do we pick them up and present them to you, or how's that handled? How do
Yeah,
they
so
get
you
them
can-
to you?
you can pick them up, you can mail them in, you can drop them off when you pick up your lunch, and
Okay,
just say
perfect.
that it's for bingo. I mean, that would
Got
be
it.
great.
Okay.
So if they
will
want to do $20, they can do 4 or $5 or 2 $10 ones. Whatever we
Right,
have,
right.
we'll use those for prizes.
Very nice. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so there's that. And then are there any questions about that? No. So what we're trying to do, because we're closed and we're not opening anytime soon, is we're trying to put everything on Zoom or on the
Right,
phone or a pickup thing, however we can do it. So we're also doing 2 crafts this month. One is this Thursday and one is next Thursday. So if you wanted to, I think there's 10, we're going to do 10 people. And you would come by and pick that up that morning and then go home and do it. And we're going to do a virtual craft. Denise is a little nervous about it, but we're all going to try it. And maybe have a craft. Everyone will have the stuff at home. And then Denise, just like if you were here, we'll kind of go step by step and everyone can do it together. I'm hoping to be able to live stream that on Channel 15 as well. but I think maybe the first one we'll just do on Zoom and see how it goes before, anyone who turns on channel 15 can see it.
Got it.
None of us are comfortable with doing any of this stuff this way, but this is our life right now.
Yeah, I know.
So the other big thing is holiday celebration is written on there. So the area directors have come together, area COA directors have come together to do a presentation, show, holiday thing on Mass Appeal.
Oh,
So on December 8th at 11 o'clock, everyone needs to watch Mass Appeal. And
11 a.m.?
pardon?
Yes.
11 a.m.
11 a.m. Yep, on channel 22.
Okay.
Mass Appeal, who Patrick Barry now hosts Mass Appeal. He's a co-host with Alana. I don't know Alana's last name. So Southwick is participating. Lori Festa, who was supposed to come here last week, it rained. It was pouring rain, so we had to cancel her. So she's coming next week, and we're going to videotape her playing the piano, some Christmas songs. So that's gonna.
What day?
It's gonna be aired on December 8th.
Okay.
So she's coming in, and Dennis and I are going to videotape her and then submit that to Mass Appeal. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Westfield's doing one, Agawam's doing one. So the whole hour show is going to be 5 different senior centers presenting their performer. And then other segments will be like on isolation, loneliness, so it's a whole show specifically about seniors and kind of celebrating the holidays. So we're kind of putting that together. It was literally been thrown together because we wanted to do it. And then all of a sudden, boom, like Thanksgiving is in 2 weeks. So we're working really hard to get that done. And it's a really nice collaboration.
And what day?
It sounds good.
December 8th is when it's going to be aired. So I'll be able to tell you guys more. It's a Tuesday. And I'm going to put it in the newsletter so people know about it. And then Lori's also going to stay, and Dennis and I are going to record her for about a half an hour. And then after the presentation on December 8th, we'll put her whole performance on Channel 15.
yeah, good.
So that people can, so it'll be all kinds of Christmas melodies and songs that she's playing
Very
on.
nice. Good.
So that will be, we'll probably throw something together like come get your lunch and then go home at 1 o'clock and watch Lori Festa on Channel 15. I just haven't put it in writing yet, but I'm probably going to put that in the newsletter, and it will probably be sometime closer to Christmas. I would probably guess, like I could even do it the week before and then redo it again. So it's on a couple times. And that's the Cultural Council grant that we got. She was supposed to come last April, then she was supposed to come again in October. So she's doing this, and that will, we can move on from that. And I feel bad for her. She's working really hard with us. So this is kind of what we came up with. And again, it's the best that we can do right now. Are there any questions about that?
Nope.
Well, that's kind of cool. I'm kind of happy about that because, we might do like someone else might be introducing Southwick COA. So it gives all the directors that we're all working together some exposure. It's really nice. I'm very excited. Because you all know how much I don't like being on TV. And then let's see, dining room. We're changing the location of our grab and go pickup starting next Monday. It's going to be at the sliding door because winter eventually, unfortunately, is going to hit us, right? You wouldn't know by this beautiful weather. Pretty soon it's going to get too cold and too snowy to be in the garage because they have to have the snow blowers out there. And we really should put the van in the garage for the winter to get it out of the elements. So we're going to decorate the whole ramp coming up to the door for Christmas. And that's kind of where pickup is going to be.
Where is it?
Right where the sliding door is. You know, the
To go-
slide
To go into the center.
into the center.
Oh, yeah, ramp. Yeah.
You guys will just drive, you'll just drive up
Oh.
instead of the garage. You'll just come over a little bit to the right and we'll come down
Yep.
the ramp and give you your lunch. That way it'll also be warmer because, you know,
Mhm.
right now it's easier because it's in the garage, but it's going to get cold. So at least we'll be able to
Yes.
be inside and warm.
Right.
And I don't want Denise to be cold. She's going to be cold as it is, but she doesn't need to be freezing cold out in the garage. So,
No.
um,
Gotcha.
so that's going to start on Monday, just so people are ready in practice. Brown bag is tomorrow. It's the same
Monday? This coming Monday?
The 16th.
15th it's going to start. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you know, we'll be out there. People will still go to the garage and it's going to be basically starting at 11:30. So we've been trying to really hold tight to 11:30. It just makes it easier. It's going to be less trips, you know, a smaller amount of time rather than spreading it out over a half an hour. People are coming at 11:30 and they're done in like 10 minutes. So it makes it a little bit easier. Again, brown bag is tomorrow. It's the same deal. That will be out of the garage all winter. That's going to be easier to do it out of the garage. We can be cold once a month for a while. But it's going to be hard. That would be a hard program to move inside just because of it's so many boxes,
Right.
so many bags that it'll just be easier to just do it out of the garage and dress warm that day with mittens and hats and scarves and be done with it. Transportation, we're doing transportation. We're taking people we opened it up to Westfield a little bit to go to Stop and Shop. But I'm still not going to Walmart and Price Right. It's Big Y, Stop and Shop, pharmacies, and a few people are getting their hair cut. So people who really don't have anybody else to bring them, we are doing that for them. Because people need haircuts. They can't go forever without a haircut. Classes or I guess
Finances.
finances first.
Finances, yeah.
Our finances are doing okay. I'm going to have more money in the classes account because a couple classes got canceled, but we'll talk about classes in a minute. And then the formula grant, if the state ever passes a budget, they did put in the formula grant for $12.
Oh,
That
good.
Thought we were going to get a cut down to 10. So that's kind of what I budgeted for. So the $12 will just give us a little bit more wiggle room to do more crafts and more activities. They've lifted a lot of the restrictions on the formula grant where the directors are kind of being given more leeway to spend the money on what we think our senior centers need at the time, rather than coming up with it in July and having to stick to it and then send emails every time we have to change it, which is really nice. So all the grants that we've gotten, all of that stuff is in. We have, I don't know if people came in to vote on Tuesday. I was here, but I was in here counting the mail-in ballots. So I really didn't leave this room much. We have our dispensers are hanging. We got new lighting in the hallway. It's much brighter in there now. That was paid for by the town. Denise wanted to paint the walls white and Carl wanted to put new lighting in. He didn't want to paint the walls white. So they paid for it. It was great. It was done real quick. No vote needed. But it's so much brighter in there now. It's nice. Classes, I know Paula had talked to Doug about getting exercise classes inside. I had worked it out with Tammy. We had it all kind of laid out, but the general rule right now is that we're not adding anything inside until further notice.
Yeah.
It's just too risky. I understand it. When you're the one making the decisions, you have to look bigger than just at us. And I completely understand that. So classes are no more until further notice because we cannot have them inside. If I knew it was going to be this nice, I would have kept going. But we
No,
had to take the tents down anyway because of election. I can't imagine having 2 big tents the day of the election because it was a madhouse here all day long. So we did the best that we could. We offered things to people that weren't being offered in the area, in this area. So it's really nice that people got at least 5 or 6 extra weeks of exercise classes outside. And as soon as the snow melts, if we're still not open, Joe Didi already said they'll put the tents back up for us. So it's not like it's a one and done kind of thing. Hopefully it is, because hopefully we'll be open and be able to resume life as usual. But I'm honestly not very optimistic about that right now.
No.
And that's my update. I don't know.
Okay.
Am I missing anything, Paula? I don't think so.
I don't think so. You covered everything.
Okay.
Does anybody have any old business?
It's the Sand for Seniors. When is that?
Oh, right. So Sand for Seniors, I'm working that out with the chief. Hopefully we'll be doing that on, I think we talked about the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So it'll either be on probably the 21st, I would say. It's easier for the fire department to do it on a weekend, which is fine. I mean, I can do it on a weekend too.
Yeah.
So I just have to solidify the date with him. But we have had people calling, did you call Carol for a refill or?
Yes, and they called me back too to verify.
Okay. Yeah. So we're just getting clear on the list. Some people have full buckets because it didn't really snow after we had filled them up last year. Some people got refills like at the end, so they were able to still have their sand. So we're just getting through that list. And I guess the other old business that just came up today is the Seniors Helping Seniors program that I started last year.
Yeah.
The school reached out to me that they want to do it this year. I did not think the school would be wanting to kind of add that on to their list of things. So that we just found that out today. I have a phone meeting tomorrow with the school administrators, and we'll be reaching out to people who signed up for that program. We have 17 people signed up right now. I'm not going to let any new people sign up yet until we can actually get this program off the ground. So that's exciting that the high school is still willing to work with us and wanting to, given all of the stuff they're going through.
Right.
So that's really
Great.
good news. I wasn't very optimistic about that program and I was leaving them alone. So that just happened today, but it's old business because it's a
Right.
old program.
Yep. Any other old business, anybody?
No.
Okay, if not, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion that we adjourn.
I second
Hear
it.
that, Paula, from Donna?
Donna Sharon makes a motion to adjourn. Who seconded?
I do. Teresa Rogers seconds it.
We have a
Okay.
motion on the floor. Any further discussion? Okay, Patty, you want to do the roll call to vote on the motion to adjourn, please?
Yes, please. We'll do a roll call on the motion to adjourn. Starting with Donna Sharon,
Donna.
I agree. Donna.
Teresa,
Sharon.
Teresa,
I agree.
Jack,
Jack, you're on mute. Jack, you're on mute.
Okay,
We'll come back to Jack. Go ahead.
Paula,
Yes,
Carol,
Yes.
okay, we got Jack. Carol, yes. Harvey,
Yes.
and myself, yes. We're all
okay,
set.
so motion to adjourn. I
Unanimous.
adjourn the meeting at 1:02.
Okay.
Great.